Hello guys, and welcome back to another video. This is the Football Connect. I'm your host Sam, and we are back again with another one as we just witnessed the last games of the FA Cup. I want to know your thoughts in the comment section. How did you see the games going on, and did you really enjoy the FA Cup? So what am I doing here today? Well, I'm gonna make it a little bit easy. I'm gonna explain that to you. We are gonna be talking about all the games that are coming in the midweek of the Premier League. We have so many games that we have to look forward to. It's gonna be an exciting time, as well as talk about some of the best games we saw in the FA Cup. By the way, Tottenham Hotspurs were beaten at home for the first time by Man City after I think almost 5 years. That is really huge at their home ground, because Tottenham Hotspur somehow always know how to beat Man City at their home ground. I don't know why. I think Man City only had one draw until this win that they had in the FA Cup. It was a crazy one. The goal was a last-minute goal by Aki. So many controversial moments that came from that goal. Some said that you should not have stayed. Some said that, it's City being favored again by the law. There's a lot of things to talk about. So we are just going to be looking at it. I want to hear what your thoughts are. So before we get into it, I'm just going to go through the whole entire rundown of the FA Cup, round 4, and all the games which were played and all the results. And then we talk about the bigger ones, moving on fast so that we can look at that bigger game. So Bournemouth played against Swansea. They won by 5-0. Sheffield Wednesday played against Coventry. It finished 1-1, so this game will be replayed. Always important to hold on to that. Chelsea also played against Aston Villa. This game also finished in a draw, 0-0. This game will be replayed at Aston Villa home ground, and we know how they've been this season with their home ground. It's going to be interesting. Bristol City played against Nottingham Forest, also finished 0-0. That game will be replayed again. And Man City, that last-minute goal by Aki became their win, as they won by 1-0 at Tottenham Hotspur's home ground. Ipswich Town played against Maidstone United. Maidstone United won by 2-1. Sheffield United played against Brighton. The game finished 5-2 to the good of Brighton. And we also watched the Leeds United playing against Plymouth. Finished 1-1. So that game will be replayed again. Leicester City played against Birmingham, and Leicester won by 3-0. Everton played against Luton at Everton's home ground, and Luton somehow won the game by 2-1. Something special about this Luton team, people. I'm telling you, you might not really give them the respect, but they always prove something special every single time. We also watched Fulham playing against Newcastle, and Newcastle won by 2-0. Somehow, Fulham only up their games when they're playing against Liverpool. I'm just saying. Look at how their results are like, even though they were losing to Liverpool. Look at their results, how they are like. West Brom played against Wolves, and the game finished Wolves 2, West Brom 0. The game had to be held because there were fans that were in the pitch, and they had to get that into control. Then they were able to continue the game. Watford played against Southampton, and the game finished 1-1. Liverpool played against Norwich City, and the game finished 5-2 to Liverpool. Good. So that was a good game. I was Anyway, Newport Country played against Manchester United, and the game finished 4-2 to the good of Manchester United. But then Newport are a Division 2 team, or Division 1, I'm not really sure. Anyway, there is some news, by the way, to talk about Manchester United, so just wait on that. I'll be getting into that very soon. And tomorrow, which is on Monday, Wrexham is playing against the Blackburn Rovers. It's actually going to be at the Blackburn Rovers home ground. That is the last game that will be played. The fixtures of what's coming next over the FA Cup, let me just go through them so that people know the draw, how it looks like at this moment for the next round, which is the 5th round. Blackburn or Wrexham will either play Newcastle, the one winner of the two. Chelsea or Aston Villa will play Leeds or Plymouth. Bournemouth or Leicester. Oh, Bournemouth will play Leicester. Norwich or Liverpool will play either Watford or Southampton. Then we have Bristol or Nottingham Forest playing against Manchester United. Wolves will play Brighton. And Sheffield Wednesday or Coventry will play Millstone. Then Luton will play Man City for the next round. So it's interesting. We'll talk about that one when it is that time to talk about it. But at this moment, that's what is happening in the FA Cup. Man City winning for the first time. Wow. Who would have thought? Well, I think I did. Anyway, by the way, the reason actually Man City won was for a goal which is really controversial, because if you watch the goal, it felt like Tottenham Hotspur's goalkeeper was like under siege. It felt like City were attacking the goalkeeper, so he was not going to be able to get to that ball. And I thought because VAR was in this game, it was going to do its job. Somehow it didn't. But also in the same game, I also discovered that there is just a mental blockage between Man City whenever they play Tottenham Hotspur. Because I remember from the game where Kevin De Bruyne had a chance to win the game for City, somehow the guy kicked the ball outside. That shocked me, by the way. I did not really expect that, but it was a good game. Man City were also putting the pressure. In all the games that they've lost, they've always put pressure, but they found themselves always on the losing side. I enjoyed the game, and maybe they deserve it. It was time. It was really time. So we'll move on from that. That's what I can only talk about when we talk about the FA Cup. Man City versus this one. Aston Villa and Chelsea. Now, that one was an interesting one. Because, to be honest, watching the game, it should have been way, way more different from what actually the outcome of the game was. Because when you look at the stats, 10 shots to 13 shots, by the way, 10 shots for Chelsea and 13 shots for Aston Villa. 5 shots on target for Aston Villa. One of the goals which I have to put some respect on the Chelsea goalkeeper, because it took so much for him to reach that chance. And 4 shots on target for Chelsea. Chelsea had the upper hand. They were controlling the game. Then that was it. There were 1 yellow cards each and no red cards. I think that was very important. But the game will be played again, just putting so much pressure for Aston Villa. I think that could affect them on their title charge. Remember, this team is still fighting in Old France. I think they're number 4, but on the same amount of points with the number 2. But the number 2 has a game in it, which is Man City. So there's still so much that Unai Emery can still do in these fixtures, and they still can achieve so much. So I was really impressed by the way they played, but I thought they should have get rid of this game quicker, both either Chelsea or Aston Villa, because now this will put so much pressure on them. Because look at where the game is going to be played. It will be played on the 7th of February. I will have to look at Chelsea fixtures to see how that game will affect them, especially with the time when it's being played on the 7th of February. So according to what I'm getting here on the Chelsea fixtures, the replay of the game will be played on the 7th, which is a Wednesday. Then they'll play again Crystal Palace on the 12th, which, it's not really what you want. You want the freedom to do so, but you have no idea. They don't have so many commitments, especially in Europe. So that maybe in itself really help them out to actually be there. But my question also, how does this also affect Aston Villa in terms of how their fixtures are set up? Because they're still also in some of the competition, right? So tomorrow they're playing Newcastle, but the Chelsea fixtures comes then the next. No, it's the same for both teams. So I don't think it will really affect them so much, because I think 3 games apart they do all can survive and they can also do well. So no problems with that. Moving on, the other interesting game that I saw was Liverpool beating Norwich. Now, this was an emotional game. It was an emotional game. The purpose of the game being emotional is because, well, if you didn't know, on Friday, we got the bombshell, we got the bomb. Liverpool and Klopp announced that he'll be leaving at the end of the season. If you watch my channel for that long, it's all been talking about Liverpool, you know. Support the team, people. I do support the team. And I love this guy. He has given me my best moment of Liverpool as a Liverpool supporter or as a Liverpool fan. Because, you know, I wasn't even born when the last time Liverpool won the league before Klopp came into the town. Yes, I did witness the Champions League when Rafa Benitez was at Liverpool. But Klopp gave us some of the best moments. And since 2015, people, to now. So it's really obvious. People don't want to say it's 9 years with the club. He is now one of our own. Wherever he goes, even if he comes back, he'll always be one of our own. He has made our life. He has given us the chance to speak. I was actually watching an old video of Roy Keane saying that Liverpool will never win anything under Klopp, and I was just actually laughing about it because since his statement, we have won every title that is there to be won by any manager. It's always exciting. So, you know, nobody expected this. So, on the game, let's talk about the game. Darwin Núñez, we were always worried. Would Darwin Núñez ever step up for Liverpool? Would he ever really give us the moments we need him to give us? Will he ever do more that we can really be proud and say that this guy is doing so much? Well, I think now he's stepping up, people. The guy scored a goal. We all saw the goal. An amazing goal, an amazing finish. Doing what he do, causing chaos, you know. That's why they call him Captain Chaos. Causing confusion and chaos, attacking and all the things he's doing. It's always amazing to see how good this man is. And I have to say, I'm really, really proud of him. I hope he continues. 11 goals in all competition now. Let him continue. He will do so much. He will do so much for Liverpool. Mark my words. I'm telling you right now. And Curtis Jones, by the way, people, he just cannot stop scoring. He just cannot stop scoring. So Curtis Jones started the goal. Darwin Núñez scored the second one. Diogo Jota scored. Virgil with a goal. Ryan Gravenberch scored the last goal. Norwich did score 2 goals at 22 minutes, making it 1-1. Then also later on at 69 minutes when Liverpool just took away the game away from them and it became something different. It was actually a good game because one thing that we can hold on from this is how excited we were to see the youngsters that Klopp put on actually contributing in either the assists, because this kid called McGraw, he is really, really good, by the way. The assist he gave for Curtis Jones' goal, and also Connor Bradley. He assisted George. I think he assisted Darwin Núñez. He assisted Gravenberch. That he was actually the man of the match for me in this game, and he definitely was given the man of the match. Konza, being one of the best, played with Konate, played with Virgil, controlled the game. Amazing performance. I was listening to ESPN, and I think I'm gonna do a small reaction because there's a small video. They were actually saying that Liverpool are just this good. They have found their mojo. It's exciting to see what we're doing. Whether we're playing what, whether we're doing what, there's always excitement in terms of how we are approaching the games, how we are finding ways to win, especially in this new year. It is actually going on another level, and it's exciting to see. I'm loving life as a Liverpool fan right now. I'm loving what I'm seeing, and I'm hoping that we are able to continue doing more with the way we are performing, with the way we are approaching these games. And let's give this old man one of the best send-off he can ever get as he leaves us. I'm really excited about the performance. Now the next game is Chelsea. That's where we focus on now. The next game is Chelsea. The last game to talk about, Manchester United. And the reason why I'm talking more about this is because Højlund scored, Kobe Mano scored, Bruno Fernandes scored, Anthony scored, people. Anthony scored. I don't remember the last time this guy scored. I think it was 21 or 25 or 26 games ago. He scored. Yesterday they were playing with a Division 2 team. I get it, but he scored. And that's all what matters. He scored. played so well, did so well. I'm really, really proud of him, and I hope this gives him the confidence to do so. Rasmus Højlund scoring again, that can help him in terms of his confidence. You see that he's working on it. You see that he's trying to improve, and it's just exciting to see. Let's see what happens. Casemiro was playing alongside Kobe Mino. It was interesting the way he was controlling the game. Lisandro Martinez back. Rafa Varane in the game. Diego Dalot, Luke Shaw back again. What a performance. Congratulations to United. But also on the other side, we need to talk about this. Marcus Rashford. To those who don't know, he's back into the box. He's back again in the papers. People are talking about him. What did he do this time? Called the team and said that he's sick. And the reason why he was sick is because a few hours before the call, he was in a nightclub. You're supposed to be preparing for training. You are a player. You are a player and everyone knows. And you have to understand it's the social media era. Whether you like it or not, everyone knows who you are. They are taking pictures of you. They'll put them there. And now you're calling the team sick. And it's been confirmed that you were absolutely there, having a time of your life. Well, I'm looking good for him, people, because people are out to get him. People are out to get him, and it's crazy. It's really, really crazy. The fan base has lost it. Everyone has lost it. It's exciting to see what's happening. I hope he finds his way. Some pundits now are coming out that he's wasting his talent. I don't know if he has this anger against the manager. Maybe it's the Jordan Sancho issue. Something's just up with the guy, and I don't get it how far this will go, but something is really, really wrong. They have to find a way to get him to play again, because that's what it's missing with him. He has to play again. He needs to become the Marcus Rashford we are all used to seeing. What we are seeing right now is actually scary if you're a United fan. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. I had to address that. By the way, Harry Maguire back from that injury, came in as a substitute, as well as Johnny Evans, McTominay, William Kambalwa. I think that's how you call it. Usman Feg, whatever. I'm out. There's just so many names I don't even know how to pronounce. So that was my FA Cup review. I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section. What did you think about it? What are you expecting as we move on to the Premier League? We have an interesting midweek Premier League week. It's going to be exciting. I can't wait to see what happens. I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section. So many games are going to be played. In fact, thank God the 10 games are going to be played in this time. Just going to give you a quick rundown of all the games that have been played. So if you're watching this, click the like button, subscribe to the Connect, the best way you support the Football Connect as we continue. This is the rundown of what's going to be played tomorrow, by the way. Oh, because it's already it's already Monday my time here when I'm making this in the evening. But tomorrow we have Nottingham Forest playing against Arsenal, Luton Town playing against Brighton. We also have Fulham playing against Everton, which is tomorrow, by the way. Crystal Palace playing against Sheffield. Tomorrow again, Aston Villa playing against Newcastle. That's a good game, by the way. That's a good game. You should keep your eye on that one. Man City playing against the Burnley. Tottenham Hotspurs on this Wednesday, by the way. Tottenham Hotspurs are going to be playing Brentford. And the big one, Wednesday night on the third one, Liverpool FC going to be playing against Chelsea. It's going to be exciting. Moises Caicedo, the guy we wanted to sign, playing again at Anfield. How would the reception be? Especially now we are talking about how emotional the crowd of Anfield is now at the moment, with the fact that we know that Klopp is leaving. The fact that we know that every game seems like it's a final because we want to make it a final. How will the reception be? It's going to be interesting. Ice Cold Palmer. I can't wait. Really, I just can't wait. I'm going to talk about this game in full. Then on Thursday, we will have West Ham playing against Bournemouth. Wolves playing against Manchester United. That is the last game on the 1st of February. It's going to be exciting. So let's go through the games, starting with the big one. Liverpool versus Chelsea. This has all people really this is exactly what people have been waiting for. One thing that I have to say, so many players are back. Dominic Soboslai played yesterday. Today we saw him playing. Trent Alexander-Arnold played. Virgil van Dijk, of course, he was not really injured. Andy Robertson came back and played. Exciting. I was really happy to see that. There are so many possibilities with this game. There are just so many possibilities. The interesting part of this game is Liverpool fighting for the title. And we have to keep that in mind. Now they are the front runners. They want to keep putting pressure against Man City. They want to keep setting up this one. And it's going to be exciting to see how this game plays out. Of course, Chelsea are a good team. Mauricio Pochettino always know how to create a chaos team. He did it with all the teams he has played with. And there's been this thing that people have been talking about, that Liverpool really have not won with the top 6 teams that we're used to. We're talking about Arsenal, City, Chelsea, United, and Tottenham, I think. Yes, they have not really won. So all the questions will be asked on this game. So many people are watching this game to tell. And Man City are preying on this game to be what gives them the opportunity to put more pressure on Liverpool. So it's going to be exciting to see how this game goes on. I'm going to be watching this. I don't know what I'll be doing, but I'll be watching this with all them eyes. And I want a performance. The reason why I want a performance is because I now need the Premier League. For the first time, I was like, no, even if we don't do this, the beginning of Liverpool 2.0, we can still do so much going into the next season. Now I know that my manager is leaving. I want that league. I want that league. It was business as usual, the way they're saying it, but now it's a must. There's something that the Big Six panel always say. They always say, you must. And that's exactly where I am right now. Liverpool must win this game. We need to put pressure. If we beat Chelsea and we have to go win against Arsenal, now this is a different game. Now this is a different outlook, how it's going to be like, what's going to happen. We need to win the games. Of course, I know Darwin Núñez won't be fit. I'm actually being told that Liverpool are working so hard to prepare Mohamed Salah to be fit for the game against Arsenal. Because if you didn't know, Egypt have been knocked out of AFCON. They're out now. So it's all now time to concentrate on this. By the way, how did they go out? Their goalkeeper skyrocketed a chance, which I think should have scored, and that was it. We move on from that. It was penalty, by the way, against, is it DRC Congo? Yeah, it is that. I want this game. I want Liverpool to win. The odds makers are actually making Liverpool favorite with 61% prediction that Liverpool will win this game, 21% saying it's a draw, then 18% saying Chelsea will win the game. Look at how low the belief that they will do something. We need to do something. We need to win this game. As much as, I don't know, somehow Liverpool has to find a way to win this one. I've really been excited. Jota has really been on fire, scoring goals. Exciting. I can't wait to see what happens. Darwin Núñez is now finding his net. So that is going to be very, very important. I'm also watching and Cody Gakpo doing so well. Luis Diaz doing so well. Virgil van Dijk at the best. I think he's now in the best he has been. He's playing so well. He's putting so much pressure and he's making this team tick. Alisson, we need that clean sheet. We have to do as much as we can to get this game, to win this game, and it's going to be exciting to see how it goes. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section. How do you predict this game? Do you think Liverpool has what it takes to get this game? Can they win? Because when you talk about form of the two teams, Liverpool actually has the best form right now, because if you look at the last game that they've played, they are really on a high form, and that just makes things easier for us. And look where they are. Chelsea are number 9. They are number 1 on top of the league. We must win this game. We must. If not for us, let's do it for Jurgen Klopp, because it's very important. It's at home. We have not lost at home I don't know. I think 35 or 36 games ago, the last time we lost at home. We have to continue that run, and we need to win, and we even have to keep a clean sheet, to be honest. It's going to be exciting to see how it's going to set up, who's going to be there. McAllister, of course, it's been confirmed he'll be back. I'm sure he'll be in the starting lineup. I'm also wondering how the midfield will look. I think Curtis Jones will be in the game. Now the other side, is it going to be Gravenberch or is it going to be Dominic Soboslai? That is the only thing that is confusing me at the moment. We already saw the work rate when he was playing today against Norwich. So we've got all our eyes on this. I'm really, really excited. Of course, for Chelsea, I want to see Moises Caicedo and how he's going to really try to adjust into this pressure in this game, how he will do it. Of course, people are talking about Conor Gallagher leaving Chelsea, but at this moment, it looks like the guy's going nowhere because nothing has been happening in terms of movement. Let's see how this game will be set up. I'm really, really excited, to be honest. I'll let you know in the comment section how this game goes. But yeah, let's go. Let's put out everything. Let's make this a special match, as it's meant to be. Anyway, let's move on. I want to see your thoughts. I want to hear your prediction. My prediction are Liverpool 3, Chelsea 0. Because that's how strong I believe Liverpool win this game. Liverpool 3, Chelsea 0. I can't even do a combined 11 here because Chelsea fans will say that I had them. But I don't see so many players getting into our team, really. I don't see it, so I'm just going to move on. The other thing that I have to talk about, I'm not really sure who's actually going to play between if Conor Bradley will continue playing that position, and what would that mean for Trent, because we need him in this game, or Klopp is going to take his time to get him back into the team. I don't know. Let me know in the comment section as we move on, because I think we need a defensive player there, stopping Sterling. I don't know. That's all I think. The other game to talk about is, like I said, Aston Villa versus Newcastle. Now, this is a good game. Unai Emery running in this title charge, in this title race, which he is in, playing against the former team which were in the title race, which has now fallen to number 9, if I'm not mistaken, or number 6. Let me just cross-check before I continue saying some crazy things. In fact, they are now number 10, Newcastle. So this is actually the team that are currently running for the title, playing against a team that went out of the title, which were in the title race last season, finished in the top 4, went to the Champions League, lost. Some people feel like they were robbed, but they lost. So it's an exciting time. I'm telling you, looking at how these things are looking up, the way things are setting up, it's really, really an exciting time. I can't wait to see how that one goes. But I am telling you, it's going to be a crazy one. People might say it's a given, Aston Villa are going to win it easy, but this is Newcastle, people. Newcastle are full of surprises. They are full of surprises. If you're going to beat them, they'll make you work for it. They are not just going to give you in a silver platter and say that just win the game. You will have to work for it. And that's why it's so much of an exciting game than how people are looking at it. My prediction, it's going to be 2-1 Aston Villa, but it's going to be a demanding game, I'm telling you. We'll be watching this and we'll be talking about it. I want to know your thoughts in the comment section. It's going to be exciting. Nottingham Forest Arsenal are going to Nottingham Forest in one of the games that we have to keep an eye on because it's Nottingham Forest. Oh, but yeah, I think I gave my prediction there. It's Nottingham Forest, people. They sometimes surprise the world, but so many of their players are there. It's AFCON. Could be different. How would the crowd be, especially knowing that they could lose some points? Are they going to be on it? It's going to be exciting. It's an evening game. I love the evening games. They always gives you those moments to remember. They always make it so exciting to watch. So I'm going to say that Arsenal win this by 3-2, but it's going to be a close one. It's going to be, they have to fight. It's a hard fight. They have to win this game if they want the momentum for the Liverpool game. So I'm sure that they will give it their all to win. Luton are going to be hosting Brighton. If there's any ground that people don't want to go, it's the Luton ground. Some other fan bases, it's the power to make you feel like you're tiny in the ground. Wow, the team are fighting with everything physical. They put everything, they make sure that you feel it. They put everything that they have to put on the line to try to get to the end of every game. And that's something that is so special. They always make that night so special. And I can't wait to see how this game goes. But I do believe that Luton will win by 1-0 or 2-1. Because Brighton are really a confusing prospect. Sometimes they surprise you by victory, and they might do so. And I feel like Luton beating Everton at their home ground could be what they need to have the confidence to go forward. That helps them to elevate and to do more. So that's why I'm predicting like this. Aston Villa, I talked about this one. Fulham are going to be playing Everton at their home ground. Fulham has really been a confusing team at the moment. The way they've been, like, maybe it's because of they were working in the Carabao Cup, but now that is over. Now they have to focus on this, and they are playing Everton, people. A Sean Dyche Everton, which could lose the points as well as we're talking about. But we have to remember this is going to be at Fulham home ground. They have to put out a performance to at least try to move in the league, to continue putting pressure, to continue doing as much as they can. It's going to be exciting to see how that one goes on. But like I'm saying, I'll be there for it. I'll really be there for it. I believe they'll win by 2-0 because I feel like something's wrong with Everton, and if they don't sort it out, if they lose those points, it's gonna be a different look. Everton, they'll really be affected by the points that they will be losing. So it's gonna be exciting to see how that one goes. Manager versus captain. It's Man City, and again Vincent Kompany is going back to his own home ground, which he was the captain. He led for so many years. He did so much. It's gonna be exciting to see, as Burnley will be playing against Man City at the City ground. This is all written Man City win, maybe 3-0 or even 4 or 5. I don't know. But this is a Man City win. But I'm just going to ask, can Vincent really do something, or maybe it's going to open up the road for the other teams to keep going? I don't know. I really don't know, to be honest. But we are here to watch it. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Tottenham Hotspur versus Brentford. And one of the games that I think is going to be exciting to watch. Still no sun, still at the Asia Cup. Let's see how this one goes on. Like, Brentford are a team full of confidence at the moment. Everton is back. Everything is going so well. It's just amazing. So many people we are really into this one. We are watching it with everything we can. And it's going to be exciting to see how that one goes on. But I think Tottenham has what it takes to win this game, especially because it is at its home ground. They have to get something. They need to win something. And I'm telling you, maybe this game will be a 3-2 or a 3-1 to Tottenham Hotspur. That's my prediction. West Ham versus Bournemouth. One of the best games that we have to watch. The Hammers have just signed. What's his name? What do we call him, by the way? Calvin Phillips. Yes, it's Calvin Phillips from Man City. So it is a strong midfield. They can hurt any team, but let's not take it for granted. What Liverpool did to Bournemouth, it was a given. Ariola's team has really been amazing. They were beaten by Liverpool. We get it. It happens. But Ariola's team has really been good. And I'm not going to just overlook at them that because they're playing Everton that just signed a player. Oh, I mean West Ham. West Ham, they are like up and down, up and down. We saw how they played against Sheffield United. They finished 2-2. They're a confusing team, to be honest. But it's going to be an exciting one. So my prediction is that this could be a 2-2. Or it could be a surprise Bournemouth win. Even West Ham win. But my prediction is that 2-2. Let's see how that one goes on. Like, Wolves are playing Manchester United at Wolves ground. Anthony is back scoring. Kobe Mano is feeling so excited. He just scored his first goal. Bruno Fernandes is scoring. Casemiro is back. Lisandro Martinez is back. So to be honest, the former Manchester United team that, according to the world, was Erik ten Hag's biggest success in this club, it's now all set up. They're all back. They just have to prove themselves. That's all that they have to do. Of course, that performance has really been questionable. The performance, how they're doing it, but most of the players are back. The only person who's not back, but which I'm believing will be back for this game, it's Onana. He's out of AFCON. He went in to become a substitute goalkeeper. So he's back. Who's gonna win this game? Either Wolves or Manchester United. My money is on Wolves. I think Wolves will beat United by 2-1 because the performance of the team is always missing, and as well with what Marcus Rashford is even doing, the chaos. Somehow, there are two things you can always get right with in life. Things don't go well in your life, or whatever that happens in your life, or Manchester United always dealing with some internal problems that they have no control over. It was Sancho. Sancho went to Dortmund. It was Anthony with the sex case. And it was now Marcus Rashford, not even the first time, now twice. There's always something to talk about with Manchester United. I have no idea why. Bruno Fernandes could also be in the public eye. It's hard I don't get it. To be honest, I just don't get it. I felt like things were moving in the right direction. Signed a new CEO that they took from Man City. Ineos look like they're getting things under control. Eric Ten Hag seems like he's keeping his job for some time. Things really were looking so good until, Marcus Rashford. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comment section, people. What are you expecting? My prediction, like I said, 2-1 to Wolves. It's gonna be exciting. Click the like button. Subscribe to the Connect. I've been your host, Sam. We'll be back again with another one. We'll talk about so much that is happening. Reaction to channel videos are coming back, people. I had taken some time. Now February is here. We continue with the reaction channels. It's going to be exciting to hear what the public world is saying. And like I told you, we're introducing to fan channel reaction. Watch out. I might even start with AFTV after the Nottingham Forest game. Never know. Click the like button, subscribe to the Connect. Thank you very much for watching. It's been the Football Connect. We're out. Peace. And this is the Football Connect, where football connects emotions. We go. Peace.